Alright guys, welcome back, and today on our roaming series we will be using my heavily brawling Tristan build that I did make, and it's sadly to say over a decade ago. Time does fly when you are having fun. Now this ship in its own right is super tanky, as mainly its goal is to bring out all aspects of all of the defensive styles in the game. So if I quickly give you guys a fast look at it right here, you can see that in itself it will be able to hold its own against a lot on the battlefield, but sadly it will be controlled and suppressed by webifying players. And we do push the minimum amount that you would want for a frigate, which is the minimum of around 140 to 160 DPS to be able to pressure your opponent in a good 1 versus 1. Now also remembering and noting to ourselves, you guys, that in good brawling builds, it doesn't mean just this ship and this design of mine, it could be other builds and other designs, because remember you guys, all ships in the game are good and that no ship is better than the other. The entire game is built on a wheel of deception and situation, thus every ship in its own right is a situational vessel, and that is what makes PvP combat in EVE Online unique. Now remember you guys, I am a part of the Gurista pirates. That is the faction that I chose for my Insurgency role, and that when it comes to the pirate factions and Insurgency versus factional warfare, yes, they do have similar mechanics when it comes to plexing, but in pirates Insurgencies you are encouraged to PvP more. This is why all sites are advanced, and in factional warfare you are encouraged to get victory points more by pressing the battlefields and taking systems, where in our Insurgencies you are rewarded more for your kills, and that only applies, you guys, if our faction, the Gurista pirates, will win the Insurgency this round. Otherwise I will not be paid out for my bonus, and I will not get bonus LP or ISK for all of the solo PvP and small gang kills I have acquired during the Insurgency raid. Now before I get out there, you guys, you always want to make sure that you do have all of your items in your cargo hold, and yes, this round I will be using the T2 boosters. This is just a 6% increase instead of a 9% increase from the T3 boosters to the T2, but they still are super powerful and are still viable for 4 hours. So with that said, let's get out into the roam. Alright, we did land on a rifter here, you guys. Let's brawl him out. Let's start repping. Consume drugs now. Double rep. Let's keep moving. Should be able to ace it quick here. Turn this off a little bit. Here I am, structure tank. This thing that I designed many years ago, over a decade, does have heavily tanked.
The capacitor is empty.
Actually, we've got a boost point here. GF. Let's see if we can get this little pod. All that. Oh, see ya. Just gotta head to the station and repair, and there is an Insurgency and a Merlin in here, so I will try to get them as well. Now that we're in the station, let's quickly repair our ship, and there we go. And we can quickly check this guy's kill mail, and we can see that it was the proper brawling rifter that we landed on, but sadly we are able to control its DPS output with our ghetto ADC. But other than that, good fight, Naughty 9. On initial scan, there is a lot of stuff in the system, as you can see right here. There is way too much that I can handle alone, but there is a singled out condor over here, so I will try to smash and dash all of the single ones and peel apart any small gangs if I can. Now when it comes to a condor, you never really know whether it's a new brawling condor or whether it's the kiting one. He does look like he's ready to brawl. He's gone. Come back! Does look like a Tristan wants to bang. Should be able to stay close on him. Pulling range. We have to go barrage. Start repping now. Rep this. Overheat our guns. Turn our engine on now. Save that. See Those are armor reps. Remember, we're in for the long haul here. Set auto reload off. This looks like a very plated Tristan here. We turn our engine off. I want all the cap to rep. A hard battle here.
The capacitor is empty.
Let's get another rep. Remember, we are structure tanked.
The capacitor is empty.
Alright, they're breaking now. Let's start shield repping just to fuck with them. There's a whole gang coming, so we gotta go. We gotta go.
Warp drive active.
Landed
The
at the gate.
capacitor is empty.
Yoink! GF, guys. So let's quickly get to the station and get some repairs. There's a small gang of kiters around. I can chase off 1 or 2 of them, but I can't chase off 3. We are good and repped up now. We do have 2 kill marks, so let's continue on our little roam. There is a Punisher right here. Now, usually they are a high DPS tank, brawling Punisher, or they are some kind of kite artillery, or they are super tanky and just waiting for their friends. Okay, but he warped out. There is a Caldari Navy Hookbill coming in, so I am going to try to fight it. It's almost impossible to win against these things because they're super tough, but let's go for it. Alright, start tanking. See if I can break it. Rep now. Super strong. Come on. Alright, got a super rep here. Can't stop. Kill that for some more reps, sadly. Pump it again. Alright, we get no more of those. Let's do or die. Do or die on it. Come on. Come on.
The capacitor is empty.
Come on. Oh, GF, brother. Oh, we tried, you guys. We were just a T1 frigate. Pretty good fight, though. See, brother? I did switch to barrage, expecting that Caldari Hookbill to control me at its proper range, but instead he actually stayed close to me. So if I did remain in hail, I might have actually won that fight. Okay, we are back in Zarzak now, and I did get another ship. Let's get our war paint on and get back out there. Alright, I am blitzing this Atron here and trying to grab him. Hopefully he wants to bang. Oh, he's way off the beacon. He's moving quick. I think he's trying to run. Yeah, he's aligning out, I think. Bye. I have made my way back over to the Amar and Minmentar factional warfare side of the battle zones. I'm going to see what's around here. Now, I do see 3 things on scan, but they could be heavy kite, and possibly they are together. See if we can peel them up. Sorry, we can take another hit. Consume the boosters. Shield blast. Let's get on the scram here. I have to go barrage. Are we getting closer? We're getting closer. Might overheat it. Here comes his buddy. Auto reload off. Save some of that. Here comes his friend.
Warp drive active.
Hope I can get out. Nope. His friend's on me now. I got off nice. There's no way we're going to defeat 2 of those Republic Fleet Firetails. Now, I was trying to pin down those Republic Fleet Firetails one by one, you guys, and I managed to break them and get them a system apart, but they did rally again and managed to get on top of me there. But I was close and almost killed one of them, and that was the goal. But always remember, you guys, that it is super hard to try to kill a Republic Fleet Firetail in almost any ship unless you have 2 webs on it, because if you have a web on it and it has a web on you and it is after afterburner fit, its natural base agility without any boosts always overtakes most of the other vessels. So because of that, it can outmaneuver you on the fly. That's why in that moment there, you guys, you've seen that he was able to pull range and punch me in my eye. So let's head and repair. We do need a repair pretty badly, so let's get one of those right away. And I did have to abandon my drone, so I do need to try to find some more hobgoblins, see if there's any on the market, and we're in luck, there's some in the system. So I'm just gonna head over here and grab these drones and then head back on the roam. All right, there is 2 targets in here. I'm gonna try and go for it. Oh, OD. Everything on this guy. Let's go, let's go. Lock him down. Nice. It's got me do a web, I think, here. Let's hit some charges of that. Just gonna charge that. We are structure tanked here, so we can take it for a bit. Just gonna make him bleed a little here. I don't want to let this guy get away at all. I don't think he's tracking me right now, so I'm going to keep that order nice and tight. Make it even harder for him to track me. We did break them both right there. Good fight, guys. Alright, now that we are quickly repaired, we'll go and try to get that Merlin. Remember, we do hit hard. But Merlins do hit extremely hard as well. So I'm gonna try to narrow it down and get some good range on him. He is pretty tanky, because I am volleying him pretty good. I'm gonna have to do a rep here. This guy looks like an incredible pod. It's a crazy pod. I broke half of it. This thing's fucking crazy, man. Look how strong it is. Holy shit, sir. Look how strong your fucking pod is, man. He's trying to book it. After all that, he's trying to fucking run.
To give the command.
You billion-dollar bastard. I still love you, though, GF. Alright, there is a Punisher in here, you guys. Remember, this thing could be super tanky, or it could be high DPS, whichever one it is.
Your security status
but our boosters
has
are
been
clean.
lowered.
I do think I'm under his guns here. Don't have him pinned. Remember, at any moment this guy could also have friends, as he could just be bait. But the Amar weapons are mid-range control weapons, and without the utility of an ally, it does seem like I am able to pressure him. Now my guns are missing a few shots as well, so we are going to switch to more trackable ammunition. Alright, our hits are landing better here. Let's get a few reps in. We do have this guy pinned, and so far the scan is clear. Alright, you guys, I am going to switch my ammunition again to hail. And I am going to pull my drones here as I rep. I'm going to drop explosive and burn. Then I'm going to orbit at 25, so I'm going to get some range here where he will be able to get some better hits on me. But I am also going to be able to hit him. Yeah, he hit me for 200 there. He is hitting me a little better here. Alright, I am going to rep again. He's not going to overheat my weapons. Remember, do not panic because we are structure tanked. We just have to time everything correctly here, you guys. We may not need to use our shield weapon. Oh, he's trying to pull range. Stay on him. I'm going to shield rep now. I am forced to use it just because I wanted to chase after him. Good fight, brother. Alright, and if we do take a good look at his build, as you can see, yep, he was running two 400mm rolled tungsten plate. It is the proper build, and it is over 20,000 EHP, so it is super strong, but it is usually meant as a reliable tackle for some kind of destroyer or cruiser to land behind it. So when you are by yourself and you are pinned in a fight like that against a player that does have your micro warp drive pinned down, now the fault that happened to him was he needed to manually pilot on the screen and curve his ship in the direction and catch my orbit to land his shots, but sadly he wasn't doing that, which allowed me to just freely orbit him and get the kill. There has been a lot of punishers out in the warfare zones. Hopefully this one here does want to fight. He is a little ways off, probably pre-aligned, and he's gone. Come on guys, it's a PvP sandbox, come on. I have arrived back in Zarzak, and I am going to start heading towards the Caldari and Gallente faction warfare side now. So let's get back out onto the roams. Come on, drop this one. Come on. Alright, I gotta start repping it into my shield. I get this guy quick. Ooh, he's hitting me hard. I can orbit at 3,000. It's hitting me really hard. Pretty much it, you guys. I'm out of tank. Let's do or die here. That was my last rep. He has a bonus to his repping. Yeah, he might have me here. Yep, he's got me. Almost got them both. If that wasn't a ship that had a rep bonus, I do believe I had them both. Good fight, guys. And that is going to be all for today, you guys, in our roam. I hope you are enjoying watching me do my solo roam so far and learning along the way. Now remember, you guys, that each ship in its own right is powerful, and that no ship in EVE Online is better than the other. Just each ship is better at a different situation than other ships. And I hope that you guys do get out there and seek some PvP on your own or with friends. And remember, you guys, that truly in EVE Online, the most powerful ship is always friendship. Hope you guys are all staying safe out there. God bless, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.